Finally, tomorrow is voting day, so we get to use the system of voting that is the envy of the entire world! Woo-hoo-hoo! Actually, the entire world doesn't use the Electoral College. In fact, they all think that it's dumb and that we shouldn't use the Electoral College. I have a lot of thoughts going on in my head right now. Whatever news channel you watch, it's the same message. This is the most important election. And I think it is. I think it is an important election. I think anytime you have the ability to go and vote and have your voice heard is important. Before we really get going here, guys, go ahead and hit that like and don't forget to subscribe so that more people get to see these great videos. So I'm not really gonna talk about the Electoral College. I'm really not gonna talk about our system of government. I'm not gonna talk about voting in general. I have so many thoughts going on in my head because I think that a lot of people are having maybe the same issue that I'm having right now. It feels so weird to vote right now. I did an absentee ballot, but I felt when I was filling out my ballot, I felt like I was checking for who I wanted the winning team to be. And it didn't feel like I was voting for an American unity. I was voting for which team I wanted to win. It just felt like I was choosing a team. I was born in Lincoln, Nebraska, grew up here in Lincoln, Nebraska, went to grade school, high school, college, and I'm working on my master's right now here in Lincoln, Nebraska. I'm a citizen of the United States. I don't feel this sense of unity. Usually during a presidential election, it comes off of the Summer Olympics. We come together as a nation and we wave our American flags in the summer because our athletes are going out there and doing amazing things, representing the United States of America. I always feel like there's a little bit of sense of unity going into the presidential election. The Summer Olympics didn't happen this summer, but then also we had coronavirus that happened. We had the lockdowns that started back in March and were lifted in various amounts of states, over the summer. We're not unified, and I think we know that. We're not. We're so polarized, so divisive on so many different things. We let the smallest thing really just push our buttons to the point where we're gonna be very argumentative about it. I have no idea where we're going right now. The only thing I really do know is that we still have coronavirus going on. We're still divisive. We have a lot of protests going on. We have a lot of racial issues that we're starting to discuss again. The Senate just pushed through Amy Coney Barrett quickly, which definitely pissed off the Democrats. I have optimism. I do. I have hope that we're going to come together at some point to really unify and grow together. I just feel like we're so dug in. We're not willing to put our heads up to even look at the landscape. I guess what I'm really trying to get at is that if we really want to move forward as a country, obviously vote, but at the same time, we need to stop yelling at each other. We need to stop being so divisive and so polarized. That way I can have a conversation with you. If you want people to know who you are, if you want to express vulnerability, then showing your political views should be part of that. People want to be right, and they're going to go find research to back them up. Whether it's true or not, they'll find it because the internet is a dark hole of information. I just think that this country is just so darn polarized that it's gonna take a long time for us to get back. I hardly see American flags out in front of people's yards anymore. If you're waving the American flag outside of your home, that symbolizes that no matter what your political viewpoint is, you still believe in America. That's what the American flag represented. It represented freedom, freedom to have discussions, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom to do what you want, freedom to talk about what you want, freedom just to be who you are. Now we're so polarized because we don't want to fly the American flag now because people think it represents the complete opposite of that. So they fly a different flag. They fly a flag that represents what they truly think. And that's great. If you want to fly that flag, wonderful. Go for it. Shouldn't it be the American flag that should represent those ideas coming to the table to have open discussion about? I just wish our country could go back to the idea of having conversations with people. I think we're so afraid to have conversations that it's eating us up inside. This is just such an odd time. And I think that we're going to grow together. I think out of struggle comes great reward. And we're going to get that great reward. It's just going to take time. So tomorrow's voting day. Go out and vote. Vote your conscience. Vote what you believe in. Vote. But don't be afraid to have conversations with people. Because with those conversations comes ideas. And with those ideas comes laws. And with those laws creates a better nation. So go vote. I voted already. Now it's your turn. Thank you for watching The Weekly Thought. Join me next time. We'll talk about something else. Hopefully something not as contentious. Stay happy, stay healthy, and go vote.